This is smilejos67, welcome you back with Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis, and this is not Cyrodiil, it is Ebonheart in Stone Falls, and this is what happens when you log out and you're in Cyrodiil. It puts you back to where you were, well, at least it looks appears to me to have done, to where you were when you logged in. In this case, to me, they're being harassed by Bear Remorse. I'm just going to have to do it sometime. Anyway, I can go back to Cyrodiil, fortunately. And that's simple a matter of going to the campaigns, go back to where I was. Voila, enter campaign. But I'm not going to do that in this episode, and there's a very good reason for that. Look at my mail. Your inbox is filled. Delete some mail to receive more. So I am going to go and read the mail, some of it anyway, to clear up my... Now where am I going to go read it? Let's see. That was excellent, does me the blacksmith. Why not go to the... or go outside of the blacksmith crafting station. Hey, just outside of the Ebonheart. Ooh, I know where I'm going to go. Here in the sun.
This begins to look good.
And it should be, I hope, quiet enough to read that here. This'll do. I've got the mountain in the background, I've got the crafting station over there, and I've got the wall over here. And hopefully I won't get too disturbed too much. Yeah, that makes a nice enough picture. Back to the mail. Axel Rockbiter, 5 months ago. Look, so this build up is beginning 5 months ago. And of course, Cyrodiil awaits. And yes, I have been in there, I have joined him. Okay. Oh no, I haven't actually joined the army. Anyway, today was a good day, I think tomorrow will be too. I'm happy. Naraski is happy, Mother is almost happy. I hope you are happy. As always, supplies for your friend always, Axel Rockbiter. Dumb guy telling me exactly the same thing. Anyway, going to clear the materials. No interesting conversation there. And let's go delete some of these. Because it's not telling me anything interesting, is it, Axel? 4 months ago. Anyway, that will give me a bit more room for a bit more mail coming in. Here we go, up to here. Same again. Axel! Today's a good day, Axel. Blacksmith, let's skip the enchanter. Axel. Axel. I will eventually run out of Axel. Yeah, I'm not even bothering to go down and check what the materials are. Hey! Primal style. Ooh! Here we go, change from blacksmith here. Axel Rockbiter 2 months ago. Ludovic Laumont, also 2 months ago. A new blacksmith materials supplier. Well met, good smith. I am Forge Master Ludovic Laumont of the most reputable and renowned 4 Iron Smeltery. It is my great honour to provide this finest in materials to artisans such as yourself. Included is your inaugural shipment. May it serve you well. It would be nice to have got a goodbye from Axel. Anyway, I don't need to go down here to see what it is, because what I like is the story. The reputation of the 4 Irons is most certainly what brought us your business, but I assure you that it wasn't established overnight. 12 generations of exacting Laumont business is what has forged our legacy into a household name. Again, I bring you that quality today. Ooh. Powered. Price select. Pay no attention to stories that the Laumont line emerged from a union between man and a flame atronach, or that our children are born from a furnace. We Bretons, it's nice to know, are prone to flights of fancy and exhibit a natural flair for embellishment. The Laumont talent, got 4 of them down there. Wow. Or garnet, Palladium Ancient Elf style. Yes, and I've got the Ancient Elf book, but I can't learn it till I've got, was it 8? In the one of the crafting ones? Anyway, the Laumont talent for metalwork in all its forms didn't materialise from some divine spark. It was hammered into our blood by decades of tradition and refinement, perfected by the hands and hammers of my ancestors so that I might share it with the world. Did I mention 4 Irons is a learning institution? It's true. In addition to passing our technique on to our inherently talented kin, we educate hard-working apprentices the world over in the art of metallurgy. Nice. Later I'm talking about rather than the stuff. Why, we're expecting a new apprentice coming all the way from Orsinium to learn the Laumont family's tradition, trademark artistry. I'm quite excited at the opportunity to impart the burgeoning society of the Orcs with the benefits of some Breton culture. That's generous of you. Excuse the brevity. Our guests will arrive tomorrow and preparations must be made. All orders will continue as scheduled. Will I get to hear from this new one apprentice sometimes? Ooh, finish researching traits sturdy for shield. Nice. I'm going to have to I've got to do a bit of research on the next one. The adjustment period for the new arrival might be longer than I would normally expect. The boy hasn't said a word since he arrived, though he responds to my directions. Truth be told, I wouldn't have thought this hulking brute the same age as my own son, had it not been told so before meeting him. His arm is as thick as my waist. Ooh. Well, young Urbeck is settling in. We had intended to board him with the other apprentices, but his cot collapsed and he's expressed a preference for the basement, by which I mean he grunted in annoyance and stretched out on the stone floor. He seems comfortable enough. Well, the Orcs are quite refined, I think. It seems the Orcs of the clan Tumnosh are practiced stone breakers and miners. That might explain why the lad they sent me resembles an ox. I've given him a tour of our marvellous metalworks and the rich history of the Laumont family that he will be carrying on. But the boy actually yawned. I feel like I'm wasting my breath. You know what I'm going to do? Stop there. I've got that crafting was finished, so I will delete all these blacksmith ones that I read out a moment ago, but I do believe it says shield, which must mean that it's woodworking, which means I have to go to the wood crafting station, which is down this way, if memory serves me correctly. There it is. Okay, woodworking station. Use. What have I got to research? There, I don't think I've got shield, no. Oh, go back. Lightning start. 32 days to research precise. Righto then, that is what I'm going to do. It's taken me ages to me. I'd pretty much do this off cam. 31 days, okay. Well, I've got a few more minutes to read some more mail, haven't I? Then, we go away from the noise. Good enough spot. jump on that. Ebonheart in the background? Yeah, I think Ebonheart's better in the background. Okay. Where are we up to? That one? I'm hesitant to put Ludovic to work in the forge, even to work the bellows. If you have had any experience dealing with orcs, the advice would be appreciated. For the moment, I've shown him to our mine and asked him to dig ore. I have got some experience with orcs, I do. I was in Insinium not that long ago. Sure as blood, that orc boy can dig. I've got a heap of fresh mining minerals already nearly my own height. You can thank him for ensuring you see a steady supply for the foreseeable future. I think he'd still be going if he hadn't mangled every pickaxe in our stores. I think you better go make some pickaxe, says they. Now that Ludovic can appreciate where the ore comes from, I think it's time to see how we transform it into a usable he sees how we transform it into a usable form. He's going to bring up a load from the mine to work with. With any luck, he'll be smelting metal suitable of the Lamont seal. Nice. I beg your greatest pardon if this delivery was delayed. Ludovic dug the entire minecart up to the smeltery. Drug? No. What? Ludovic? Drug? Drug? Shouldn't that be dragged? The entire minecart up to the smeltery and nearly buried us. It's not in my nature to shout at a leaning mine, thank the gods, because I don't think I'd survive angering the boy. Yes, you wouldn't want to. Anyway, that will do. So the smilejos. Oh, going to read the enchanting for the next one then. How's that? Similar place like this? Can't stand on mushrooms. So, this is smilejos67 signing off with Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis. Be well.